Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, look at this freaking hair. Are we not obsessed? My hair was so dark for so long. And honestly, she was like asking questions like, when was the last time you dyed it? When was the last time you... I'm like, girl, I don't even know. Probably 2 years, honestly. I genuinely don't remember. Ooh, my lips are dry. Genuinely don't remember the last time I dyed my hair. Cut my hair, anything like that. Like, I remember the last time I cut my bangs, they were like chi-chi for a little bit. But look how long they are, and this is with them being cut. So they were long. It's been a long time. But I really wanted something new, something fresh, you know, fall's coming around. I wanted also to, I don't know, like I want to do a color soon, something fun and fresh as well. I'm thinking red, also pink sometimes. So I want to like have my hair almost like ready for that, because my hair was super, super dark. Like you can even see my roots are so dark. We got a little mishap here. This is also like I slept like with my hair down last night, so it's a little not like perfect, but oh my gosh, fresh cut, fresh dye, stunning. Also, hello, today's video we will be finally doing my full face of Nyx. It's been a while. I've seen, and then you know what, I want to know what the other thesis is. It's been a while since I was like, okay, I want to do it, and then I got like more time sensitive videos, so videos that where it's like new makeup, you want to talk about the new products before you talk about like, you know, do a full face and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let me just wait. And then I saw everyone and their mom was like, let me do a full face of Nyx. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, my video will not compare to Emily Noel's video. I don't know what I'm gonna try to do here. Is her name? Yeah, I think that's her name. Anyway, first, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. All right, so let me jump in before I'm here all day. First, we're gonna actually go in. This is the NYX This Is Juice Gloss. I have the shade Coconut Chill right here. I'm gonna use this as like a prep because I don't have a prep, and then I have some other lip. I have another lippy, but I also have the shade Watermelon Sugar, which is this one, and then Strawberry Flex. These are my favorite lip glosses at the moment. I'm trying to use up literally. Buying these inspired me to use up all the other lip glosses that I have because I want to use these for the rest of my life. Solely. They are so beautiful, so glossy, but like give you this just pretty, oh my gosh, look at how juicy my lips look. It really is like This Is Juice gloss. But they also don't dry out my lips. I have so many lip products that I'm like, oh my gosh, like you almost have to use it up when you start using it because your lips get so dry that you need to reapply it so often and then it just goes. So it's like whatever, but these are so bomb. My favorite, it's one of my favorite NYX products. All right, let's jump into primer. We're gonna, of course, go in with the NYX Plump Right Back primer. This primer's so. I haven't decluttered it from my collection, which normally if I didn't really like a product, I would declutter it by then. I just don't know. I don't know what the use of this for. Like I have like a hydrating primer that's more like smoothing, like evens out the skin tone. So like I have that. Have my glowy primers. Have my just hydrating primers. I have so many options. I don't do mattifying, so, and then it's like kind of like, where does this one fit in? Like I know it is a little bit more, it's a more hydrating than it's not a mattifying primer in any way, shape, or form. It's more of like a tacky base, but it's not really like the Milk Hydro Grip or like the e.l.f. dupes. It's not like that. It's sticky, yes, but it's not like that. It does give your skin, and not necessarily a plump, but like more of this like energized kind of vibe, like you just woke, not that you just woke up, but that you had a great like night's sleep. You look good. Like you can see my skin does look awake, alive, and it didn't 2 seconds ago. So I do think that adds that, but I'm like, is this like a necessity? I don't know. For $17, I don't know. That was a lot of the problem that I had with NYX in general, which is why I didn't buy too much for a long time, is because their products are just expensive. Like some of their products are expensive. This is $17, $20 for a primer. I think the Rare Beauty one is $22. Like, sweetie, we need to calm down. And then it's like, a lot of the products I saw were like mixed reviews. You know, recently NYX has really been banging it out. We're just gonna go in with the NYX Plump Finish setting spray. It's the electrolytes one. I'll use it at the end as well. But recently NYX has been, of course, killing it because everything they come out with goes viral on TikTok, which is like, you know, you guys see it. But before that, they just were kind of that expensive brand from Target and from the drugstore, and I was like, I don't want any part of this. People definitely liked their products more than I liked their products at that time. But still, like, they were nothing. They were not the NYX that they are now. All right, next we have the NYX Total Control drops. I just wanted to show you guys. Wow, that is so interesting. It's already oily. This is not an old foundation in my collection. Did I order this online? Yeah, it shouldn't be old, honestly. I don't know why it's separated like that, but I'm just going to give her a mix. I have the shade Golden Honey. It's a little deep for me. I always go too dark in NYX foundations. I really genuinely don't know why, but it just happens. I just look at them and I'm like, that looks like it should be, right? This one, I really, really like this foundation. Again, it's a Total Control Pro, and I really, really like it because I feel like you do have total control. And of course, it's a drop foundation, so honestly, like, do you have the control? At some point, you know, the dropper picks up a lot of the product. But as far as, like, that was so easy just to get 3 little dots. And then even if not, you can always use the side. I know it's not, like, the most ideal, but you could use the side just to put on, like, a couple drops. I like it because, like, obviously if you use less, you get a lighter coverage. If you use more, you get a deeper coverage. It is so truly your control, total control. And I really, really like that because you can wear it almost however you want. You know, some products, you know, some full coverage products just never are light coverage. Like, even if you use a little bit, it kind of is like a lot, you know? But this one is so nice. It's so versatile. And I didn't know I needed it in my life. Oh my gosh, she's orange. She is Donald Trump orange. Wow. To go with a lot of concealer. But I always try to, like, shade up, but because of summer, and like, it's not necessarily, it's just definitely the wrong undertone for me. Wow. But I like that. That's definitely one that, like, you know, I would like to have in my makeup kit because you really have total control. Like, so you can have one foundation and use it a bunch of different ways. All right, and then we're going in with the most annoying product of life. That is the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. Of course, it is amazing concealer. People are just loving it right now, obviously. I just hate this packaging, honestly. Like, I truly do. I really, like, it's very annoying, very tedious, and I wish that they just really put a doe foot on it. I don't know what that would have changed or why they thought, like, you know, people are like, oh, it's like a mini foundation. It's like, yeah, okay, if you wanted a mini foundation, just get a mini foundation. Like, why get a concealer and call it a mini foundation? That's so dumb. So, you know, like, I don't know, to me, it was, like, pointless. There's no benefit in it being in this packaging, basically, at all. I do like, obviously you can see it going up, so that's interesting, but, like, it's a concealer. Like, if this was a foundation, that's one thing. Of course, you want to, like, not you want to, but of course, it's fun to track your progress, seeing the inside of it, or even if it's a primer and you want to see the, like, that's totally fine, but it's a concealer, girl. Like, first of all, even if you use it all up, there's gonna be some left over, and it's just like, I don't know. I guess for a lot of people, it's probably best because you can use up actually majority of the product, whereas a concealer tube, there's the ones that hangs around in the excess. But honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's that, like, you know, important, just so you don't put a doe foot on it, you know? Or they could have done something, like, more unique and, like the e.l.f., what is it, Flawless Brightening Concealer, like a pen like that would be nice, because then you can use up all the product, and you're not wasting it on, like, a doe foot, but also it's innovative, it's fun, you don't see it a lot. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm being nitpicky, but I don't really like that concealer packaging, and therefore I don't use it a lot. But it is a nice concealer. You can see it just evens out with your under eyes, smooths them out, make them look even. It has a nice amount of coverage. Like, I look like I got sleep last night, which I always get sleep, but some days I just wake up way more tired than others. I don't know what it is. But, you know what I mean? It looks really, really nice. So, that's good. At least it's not horrible packaging and a bad concealer, you know? All right, next we're going to go in. Ooh, yeah, we'll just set the under eyes quick. This is the HD Finishing Powder. I love this setting powder. It's in the shade Translucent. I know everyone and their mom likes the NYX, what is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder foundation. I don't really wear powder foundations that much. I like a good setting powder, and you guys know I had a mini. I hit pan on it, and it was like so, I was like so accomplished because I love this setting powder. Then I freaking dropped it and the whole thing shattered. I was like, can't do it. I'm so annoyed. Like, even the cap popped off, like, the powder was everywhere. Like, there was no salvaging that, and I was so depressed. So this came as a free gift, actually. And I would pay attention to NYX does a lot of free gifts with Ulta purchases, so that's really, really nice. I think that, you know, you can get a lot of full size. I got this as a free gift at one point. I got a full size lip products as a free gift. They did a free gift with the mini setting spray and a mini of the Plump Right Back primer. Like, they put good products in the mini, so definitely check that out when they come, when they get kind of like, keep your eye on Ulta if you're placing an order or something with NYX. But this powder is so good. It's so nice at just smoothing out your products, and without, obviously it's white, first of all, it doesn't even lighten my foundation really at all. Sorry, my concealer really at all, but you'll see when I put it all over my foundation, it doesn't even lighten that. But it sets it so nicely without drying it out. I see that a lot about a lot of setting powders, but this one is so unique in just that, like, it just sets it so beautifully. I don't know what it is, but your products are actually set. Like, it's not like there's no luminosity to it. There's not this, like, you know, there's nothing that makes it like luminous or anything like that. It's genuinely just like a matte setting powder, but it is so nice. And I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. My nose, I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like kind of swollen, I think, a little bit, like right here. I don't know what happened to it. I just like woke up and was like, ow, my nose hurts. What the freak? And there's no explanation for it. Not one. All right, let's go in with next, another new product from NYX. This is the Wonder Stick. So I have the dual-ended face shaping stick. So it comes with a highlighter and a brow. I have the shade medium here. I know they have like their blush ones too that people are just enjoying. They have a few different shades of the bronzer stick as well, so that's really, really nice. Lots of people can get use out of it. Do I want to use a sponge? I don't know. We're just gonna try. I really like this bronzer stick. I just don't like how skinny it is. Like, I wish it was a little bit thicker, but honestly, today this is looking mighty fine. It's always like right when I want to tell you guys like what I figured out, it wants to change my mind, but you know, we'll take it. I do. The people are loving this, and it's for a good reason. These are creamy, they're blendable, and they honestly remind me of like high-end, you know, contour products. They're just so blendable, so smooth, and they're just so easy. You really just don't even have to think about it. So you can see the difference in my face here. It just looks so beautiful. I really like the shade medium too. I feel like this is truly a medium shade. You know, oftentimes they'll say medium and they're too light or too dark or whatever. This one is truly like just medium, and so I really, really like that. Like, I'll be able to use this now and in the fall. You get a decent chunk of product here, but I don't feel like that's an overly excessive amount. I feel like that's a perfect amount for a product like that. I don't remember how much these were. These like $14 or something, like freaking, of course, crazy. I think their prices have become more reasonable because their products have gotten so good. But it's still like, come on, like, do you really need to be like, don't like, we need to compromise somewhere. Like, either you take yourself and be sold at like Sephora or the high-end side of Ulta, or like individual, like, you know, some of the other brands that are kind of in the mid, or lower your prices, NYX. Like, you should not be selling $45 palettes. You just shouldn't. Although, like, you know, $14 for this is not bad because you do get 2 products on it. It's just the $17 for the primer for me. That's too much. Because even, like, the foundation is only, like, $8, which is not bad. The concealer, I think, is, like, $8 or $9 too. Not bad. Nothing, honestly, nothing other than the eyeshadow palettes and the primers are overpriced. Because most of the eyeshadow palettes are, like, obscenely overpriced. But oh, my skin is looking real good. Because the powder is, it's super inexpensive, under $10 as well. So that's really, really nice. All right, now what do I want to do? Let's go in. We'll just go with the highlighter while we're here. This is again, the highlighter side of it, which I do like this highlighter as well. I think it's nice. I just never really use cream highlighters. So there's that. I'm just going to use my sponge. Okay. I really thought that would work there. As well versed in the cream highlighter realm than I am in like the cream contour or cream blush kind of realm. So I do have to say, like, that whole stick is worth it just for the cream bronzer, but the cream highlighter is nice if you're a cream highlighter girl. It ended up looking really, really pretty. Woo! Baby! Okay, so now I'm going to set the rest of my face. We'll probably go back to the highlighter side just to add some down my nose and like where I usually put it, but for now we're just going to go back to the setting powder and set the rest of my face. You can see the wear in there, though. I don't know if you can. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be mad. Of course, it's gonna give me a hard time. There's some mad wear in there. Like the brush strokes they're in there because I love this setting powder so much. I don't know if I love this combination just because I feel like usually I'm wearing a more glowy, first of all, glowy primer as well as glowy foundation. But this one is more of like a more natural finish, the foundation. I don't know if it says it, but it's a more natural foundation from what I've used of it. So if I wear something a lot more glowy, it's going to look a lot more glowy. If I wear something more, you know, like the NYX Plump, right, it's going to be a more natural finish. And so I feel like it's not looking too bad, but I'm not obsessed with the combination. I'm not obsessed. And then the setting spray does nothing for me, which we're going to spray on again. It's, again, a plump finish setting spray. I don't even know what it's supposed to do. Just supposed to give a plump finish because that, like, you know, plumps the look of bare skin all day. Okay, so I probably shouldn't. I remember this. I actually did a whole video on the Plump electrolytes kind of thing. And I really like the primer, which I don't hate the primer. Like, I do like it still. And then I really like the This Is Juice glosses. And then was there something else? I swear there was something else. Maybe not. But the setting spray was just like, I don't even know what I'm doing with this. So even on as a primer thing, I just think like it's one of those I'm going to use up and never look back. I tried the NYX Dewy setting spray that people love as well. And I don't like that one either. I just think like if you're going to get setting spray, don't go to NYX. It looks so good, but I look so tan. It's okay. Next we're going to let's go in with brows. So I finally got the chance to try the NYX the NYX Brow Glue a while back, and I think I love it. At first I was like, no, absolutely not. You just gotta kind of know how to use it. So majority of the products you want to put on the back half of your brow, and then just really press down and flatten them out, and then go up to the front, and then you want to do the same. Usually go back and forth, but I always, like when I get talking, I just, you know, whatever, but like I'll go here, then go here, then I'll go here, and then just finish like that. So that the product is dispersed. You honestly don't even need to dip in that many times, just a heads up, because you will get so much product on air. I don't like them to be too crazy, but I like them to be like, you know, kind of a little bit more natural. So I do like it. I just, you know, obviously, of course when I'm filming, things like to go south. I told you something was gonna go wrong. It's definitely not a beginner's kind of brow gel, is all I'm saying. Like, you know, take the time, practice with this before you just go right in and use it if you're new. But I really like this product with the NYX Lift and Snatch Brows Tint. I have the shade Espresso. I love this brow tint. It's so nice. Again, it gives you those natural strokes. Of course, everyone and their mom has been loving it recently. I do wish there was a way to put a spoolie on the end of these, because I'm going to use a spoolie again in a second. But they're so nice. So nice. They just kind of do brush-like strokes. Sometimes I'll go in with a pencil like on a normal day and line underneath it because I do like a little bit more of a sharp brow. Like I like the bottom to be sharp, the top to be fluffy. I don't know, it's very weird. But I didn't have the NYX brow pencil and I didn't need it necessarily because I feel like all drugstore brow pencils are just, you know, they're just good. You don't really need to test and try and, you know, like it's just kind of like when you use one up, just buy a different one, you know. And I know people really like this one, but these are the two standout brow products for sure from NYX. There you go. And then now, like, honestly, my brows are not going to move all day. Like, honestly. We'll just go in with some eyeshadow. I freaking got this. I was so excited. So I had another palette originally that I was like, I'm going to use for this video. But it was just like, it wasn't inspiring me. Hold on here. It wasn't inspiring me to, you know, like just do these, like, I don't know, it wasn't inspiring me to film a video, and it wasn't inspiring me just to do creative looks, you know. I was kind of like, this is random. I think I got it for a couple bucks at Target for cheap, because these are like $8, I think, individually or something like that, which is not too bad. Obviously, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades, so a little over like a dollar per shade, and then a couple bucks for the packaging. It's not that bad. But the color schemes, I was just like, I'm not sold. And like for nearly 10, like I was all over the place. And then I saw one on sale and I was like, okay, I'll just get this one. And I didn't really love it. Then they came out with this. So this is the new, it's the Ultimate Edit Sorry, they're all the Ultimate Edits. This is the Ultimate Queen eyeshadow palette. So they have a bigger version. Those are like $18 though. And I'm like, bro, I did not want to spend $18 on like a new, you know, another neutral palette. Of course I'll spend $50, but not not $18 on a NYX eyeshadow palette, you know? I don't know, it's just me. But anyway, I was so excited when I saw this color scheme because I was like, I will use this honestly every day. I love just throwing the neutral look, something in the crease, something in the outer corner, and calling it a day. But this one is fun and fresh because it has those fun shimmers, but there's not half shimmers. You know, it's mostly mattes. I'm really obsessed. I'm really liking this. I mean, I really like the look of it, and I was sold once I saw it. So we're just going to go in with this shade right here, which is, I don't know if it's 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, whatever. It's just this cream shade with the crown on it. You can't even see it. It's a little bit peachier, but honestly, I don't even know what this color will look like on me. Instantly, though, when I put it in there, it had a lot of kickback. I'm just going to set my eyelid with that shade, actually. I just genuinely want to spend the day reading my book. It's so bad. Alright, then we're going to take that next shade in, which is just the lighter brown. We're honestly just going to work my way all the way across. But we'll take that lighter brown, put it in the crease. I know you guys are like, girl, please, please, don't forget, don't forget. Are you guys the type of people who are like excited for fall, or you want summer to last? I like if I had my choice of seasons, it would be, it would go spring, summer, fall. No winter. It would just go spring, summer, fall, spring, summer, fall. I like summer a lot. I like the heat. Obviously I don't like it for like long periods of time. Like I wouldn't want it to always be summer. Because I really love the fall and I really love spring. But I like, and I love, like, because I love sweater weather, but I like the season where you don't have to wear a sweater, where it's just like max and relax. You know, I really do like that season where you just kind of wear what you wear it out the house, like flip flops, and you're not like awkwardly cold or like, I hate like when, I hate that in between. But in between full spring and summer, where it's like, you know, it's like in the morning you're like freezing freaking cold and then at night you're sweating to death. I don't like that. But I like the spring where like, you know, you're going to wear your sweater and you're going to wear it all day. And like same with the fall, like you're going to wear your sweater, you're going to wear it all day. Or, you know, you'll need a sweater, like something like that. I don't mind those kind of things. I just don't like the, where it's like, it's super hot and then there's a breeze and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm freezing. I don't like that. So, I'm excited for fall, not excited for winter. For what comes after fall. All right, again, I'm just moving down to the brown shade, the deeper brown shade. Just gonna put that in the outer corner. Kind of blend it up a little bit. These shadows are performing really, really nice. They're honestly really smooth. And this is when I was like, okay, definitely during the fall, like just all the brown looks, I will definitely be able to get a lot of use out of this. I'm very excited. Like perfect timing too. I was gonna film this earlier too, and then I was like, then I had to wait for this package, and I was like, wow, Marissa, I have to, hello. It's perfect, it was worth it. Because this palette is delightful, and these shadows are beautiful. I'm just gonna go back with that lighter brown shade that I put in the crease, and just blend out the crease a little bit. I am gonna add a little bit more in the brush though. I'm gonna take like a fluffy, kind of flatter brush and take the black shade, and just put that like closer to the lash line, but still in the outer corner. We'll bring it like halfway, because I'm gonna put a shimmer on the lid, so I guess I should have waited, but it's okay. Ah, so pretty. Oh my gosh! Look at this smoky, like, ugh. Just obsessed. All right, then we're gonna of course take the pressed glitter, because why not? I think it's just a pressed glitter. It doesn't say like any warnings on the back, which normally like a more pressed glitter, I guess it's more of a shimmer. It looks like a pressed glitter like in the pan, but when I put it on my finger, it's very creamy, very smooth. Doesn't feel chunky at all. We're just gonna lightly put that on the lid. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Wow, I got it everywhere. It's so creamy. It is like very creamy, oh my gosh. What this kind of formula is. It is so pretty though. Oh my gosh, it is so creamy. That was so easy. I'm just gonna go back with my outer corner brush. I'm not gonna blend the black too much. I'm just gonna go a little higher, taking more brown, the dark brown, and just kind of blending a little higher. It's a really tiny brush. I think this is a Luxie brush. I got in like a Ipsy or BoxyCharm or something. Of course, And then we're going to go back with the lighter brown shade and a fluffy brush and just blend to the crease again. All about the blending. Always the blending. We'll take the black shade in the flat shader and run that across the lower lash line. Just really tight. So pretty. And then we'll take the dark brown brush. I'm not going to put anything else on it. I'm just going to blend it out though. Just needs a little blending. Okay, this got like way more dramatic than I expected, but it's so freaking pretty. I'm obsessed. Okay. I love this eyeshadow palette, honestly. Like, so far, it's 10 out of 10. I'm going to take a small brush and grab that first shade, put it in the inner corner. I really like that, too. I could use the whole palette in one look. And honestly, like, I would probably, like, on a normal basis, if I was going to wear a shimmer, it would be the lighter shimmer here. On a normal basis, but if even on a more regular basis, I'd probably just wear the mattes. But then if I wanted to, like, you know, go out for date night or something and just had a few minutes to run home and spice it up, I'd just add one of these two and it would just be stunning. So honestly, 10 out of 10 recommend the formula. The formula is really nice. I definitely think you have to find your color scheme because there are plenty of just not very cute ones. Find your perfect color scheme and then get the mini. Don't even bother with the full size. Because I don't know what the point of them is if this is like so perfect, you know? Alright, let's go with blush next. I'm feeling some blush. This is the Sweet Cheeks powder blush. I love this blush so much. I know I talked about it a few times on my channel. It's such a nice formula, nice color. I love it. It's so pretty for a little bit more for summer, but obviously you can wear blush whenever you like. But this formula is so good, and I didn't even know it was that good, honestly, because nobody even really talks about this blush formula, but it is so nice. It's blendable, it's smooth, but it's like, you see, pigmented, and it lasts all day. It's not gonna just fade or anything like that. It's really, really nice, honestly. I don't even remember how much this was. I don't think it was expensive though. Again, it was under $10 for sure, so that's really, really nice. Oh, it's giving me like this cute vibe. My eyes and my cheeks definitely don't match, but we're gonna just yellow. I'm just gonna take my finger. Okay. Just gonna use my finger here and just put it on my nose. Adding a more setting spray. Honestly, if I could use this up in this one video, I would do it. Yeah, no, okay. Next is mascara. We have the Worth the Hype mascara. I actually do like this mascara. I don't think it's like, you know, this revolutionary, new and improved, amazing mascara, but I do think it's good. I think it's one that, like, you know, if you're looking for just a good and basic one, 7, 8, 9, 10, this is nice. It's not bad. So good. Get her while you can. I think it's only 10 bucks. It ends up looking really, really pretty on the lashes. I think it's definitely more of a natural, everyday mascara. But you can even see, like, you can see it past my eyeshadow. I'm just very dramatic. But I do like this mascara a lot. I don't know if I'd pick it, like, maybe I would, honestly. I don't know. Like, looking at it, it's really, really nice. I just don't know what would stop me from picking it up. Maybe just because it's from NYX. I'm like, of all the things from NYX, would I buy this again? But honestly, like, my sister was picking out a mascara, and I forgot how good this one was. But we were at the store together, and I was kind of like, ugh, girl, like, I don't know. Like, some of these are really hard. Like, definitely stay away from e.l.f. I haven't tried very many other ones, and the ones that I have tried, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just aren't that good. But I probably would, like, if we went back, I'd probably tell her this one was pretty good, and then the Milani has good ones, like L'Oreal are expensive, but they're good. Yeah, I probably would recommend this one, because I do really like it, so I'd probably have to buy it again eventually. Alright, for this last product, I'm going to take my lips off here. Well, you can see they're just nice and juicy, but not like, you know, they're not glossy anymore once you take it off. They're still moisturized, though, so that's the good stuff. This is the NYX Lingerie Extra Extra Large. This is the matte liquid lipstick in the shade Hot Caramello. I thought maybe this could be a dupe for the Too Faced Born This Way. Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade, is it pumpkin or cinnamon buns? Yeah, cinnamon something. Anyway, you guys can't get it anymore, so why am I explaining? I thought it could be a dupe for my favorite liquid lipstick. And it's pretty similar, honestly. It'll get a lot of use, I think, in the fall, but it's definitely not a dupe. This formula, I was wearing it the one day, and I put it on, I think, on top of a lip liner, and it started to do a weird peeling thing on my lips, which it's not doing right now. And I suspected that it was just the combination, and right now it's looking like it was just the combination because this is so pretty. Feeling myself. Alright guys, so I know this video is long already. Just a quick final recap. The loves of my life that I feel like are like 10 out of 10, no complaints. Definitely the This Is Juice Gloss. I have 3 of them. That's saying a lot. I will recommend these over and over and over again over so many lip glosses because they are only like $8, I think, but they are so freaking good. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend. I also really love the HD finishing powder. Again, so amazing. It is so beautiful, like on the face. It sets your foundation so nicely, and quite frankly, oh my gosh, like I'm truly obsessed. This is definitely one of my favorite products for sure. Oh, and then the eyeshadow palette, like I'm totally obsessed right now. This is so stunning. I do think the eyeshadow, this color, the shimmer is a little bit green, and like it doesn't look like super green, but it doesn't look super gold. It has definitely like a green shift to it, which I wish it was a little bit more gold, but I freaking 10 out of 10. The formula is amazing, and obviously I won't be wearing that shimmer a lot. And then the bigger one does have a bunch of other options of shimmers and mattes, so again, if you like this one enough, the bigger one might be more beneficial for you, but I think this is so freaking pretty, and it's gonna be so nice for fall. The formula is superb. Falling down the line of ones that I really like, but are like I really like, but you know, it really just depends. The NYX Sweet Cheeks blushes, I mean, they're so amazing, but obviously, you know, blush has done something so right the past like few years, so like it's nothing revolutionary or exciting, you know, it's just a good blush. So these are really nice, so they last all day, and the color pigmentation is stunning. They're so blendable, so smooth. They are really good. Also, the cream duo, again, the bronzer definitely is comparable to some high-end bronzers. Honestly, like if they sold just the bronzers, or like 2 shades of the bronzer, like a lighter and a deeper, that would have been better in my opinion, because I don't even like the cream highlighter. I don't like cream highlighter in general, but you can see like that one still has a lot more left than the cream contour, because I like the cream contour and I don't really use the highlighter. But so it just depends. If you're someone who likes both, obviously, you know, you'll get a lot more use out of it. If you just like the cream contour, but you want one like that's comparable to high-end, this is a really good one. And then the mascara I really like. Again, it's so pretty. I think it's ended up, you know, it builds up to be really nice, and I honestly didn't even put that many coats on it. I like an easy mascara that's going to be like, bam, first few strokes, and this one does a really great job. I don't think it's anything like over the top, because obviously you could see like it's really pretty. It is showing over this bold eyeshadow. I just have ones that are a little bit longer, a little bit thicker, a little bit more, but this one is really nice, and definitely one that I would recommend from the drugstore, I think, to more people more often than I think I would, you know what I'm saying? All right, and then of course I really like the NYX Lift and Snatch. I think it's so nice. I honestly don't use it as much as I used to. Like I was really on a kick with this for a while, but I think that, you know, obviously a brow pencil is just easier, especially when it has a spoolie on it. It's just easier, but these are really nice as well if you're looking for that brow effect. This one I honestly haven't even used that much, so I really shouldn't place it, but I've only used it like once or twice. This is only like the second or third time using it. I think it is really pretty, really nice. That time just really, yeah, it's doing it again. It just does this thing where it like starts to strip itself like apart off my lips. Like it kind of starts to like peel off. I don't know what it is. It's like little balls. Yeah, like that. Literally like that on my lips. I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Almost done. My camera was full. My storage, stupid. But anyway, but then next we have the complexion. I do really like the foundation. I do think I have a hard time just picking my shade in NYX foundations. I think too that if you're if you don't use the right primer, it can look a little bit heavy on the skin. Again, you have control of how much you put on, and I really do like that. I just feel like if you're putting on a primer that's not glowy or luminous, this could look a little bit more dry. So I think definitely wear something more hydrating. But then, you know, obviously that becomes a hassle. I think just right now it's looking really heavy on my face, which I haven't experienced that with the other primers I've used this with, so I'm gonna go ahead and bet my bottom dollar. It's just the combination of products, but I do really like it. I just don't think it's like, you know, my #1 favorite. Same with the concealer. I really like this. I like the formula a lot. I think it's so pretty under the eyes. I just don't think it's anything revolutionary, and then for the packaging to be annoying, I'm not going to use it that much, and I wouldn't recommend it. I think there are other really amazing concealers that are flawless, that are beautiful, but have better packaging, so I would recommend those ones, you know? So again, that's a little bit snotty, but I feel like it's like makeup should just be like chill, whatever. I shouldn't have to think too much, and I feel like I have to think too much when I'm using this. Something is giving me an allergic reaction. What the freak? Guys. So I don't recommend that one too much. The last two, well, the bottom three, I guess, would be these three. So the lip products I just told you about, I would move that down. Oh, I forgot about this brow gel. I really like this brow gel. I think it's nice. I don't think it's for a beginner, but I think it's nice. I'm trying to rush because I want to show you guys my eyes, and they're burning actually as we speak. Anyway, this is garbage. Don't buy this. I don't know what the freak the point of it is. The Plump Right Back is nice. If you can get the mini, I would get the mini. If you want to just try it, love it, you know, test the waters. I think $20 for a full size is out of obscene. It's $17, but you know, depending on the place you get it, it actually can be between like $18, $19, and then sometimes it's $17, $18. So it just depends where you get it, honestly, but either way, $17 is obscene. I do like this one that you could see it because it's a primer. You still squirt it into your hands, like, so whatever, but it is nice. I just don't think it's extraordinary enough to be $17. So I said my final piece. That is it for this video, guys. I'm going to show you a close-up of my eyes, but for now. Oh my gosh, I was like, maybe you guys can't see it. You literally can see it. You see those, like, welts on my freaking eyes? I'm going to go wash off all my makeup. I don't know what that is. That is terrifying. They're like lumps on my, oh my gosh, it's like only right there though. I was looking at the rest of my face, and I have like, obviously these spots are just like normal spots. It's literally just right there in my inner corner, and they burn. It's like my eyes are burning. And I really hope it's not this eyeshadow, sweetie, because this eyeshadow is so freaking pretty. I will definitely try it again and let you guys know, because honestly, like, whatever. But, like, that's terrifying. It's mad close to my eyes, and you could just see the lumps. They're just growing, and they were not, I swear, y'all, they were not there. They're just growing. Oh, my gosh. They're, like, getting bigger as we speak. Oh, my gosh, this eye is so bad. This one, you can't even tell that much because it looks like just my inner corner, but it's swollen all right in there. And then that little lump. I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, I will update you guys for sure. Like, you will have to kill me if that's the eyeshadow palette. That's horrible. Alright, goodbye, guys. That's it for this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.